Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Mikey Report for October 8th, 2011. Of course, I'm Mikey Edwards. Glad you can be with us here in our Mikey Report studios. Now, we have a few top stories this week that we have to get to, including the death of Apple co-founder Steve Jobs. He passed away a couple days ago at the age of 56, and he will be well missed by colleagues, friends, family, and of course the whole Apple influence community. They will be in an sad state of mind for the next however long it will be. Even Google and Sprint, I believe, or Samsung and Android. But there was a new Android phone that was supposed to come out, but they delayed the announcement of that due to the news of Steve Jobs passing. So you see the impact Steve Jobs has had throughout the last few decades on movies and technology within this world, not just this nation, but the world. We also have a death in sports that we will be getting to shortly. That is actually breaking news that we just got in about a half hour ago. Actually, longer than that. It was more like it just came in an hour ago. We just got about a half hour ago. So, before we actually came on air. So, we'll get to that in just a second. There's been these protests or rallies occupying Wall Street and Philly about the economy, particularly regarding the jobs bill that President Obama wants Congress to pass so we can sign into law. That way, there can be progress in that. However, we won't probably see the effects of that until a few years down the road, whether President Obama is in office or not. So those two are the big stories that we have. But our biggest story has been the weather here in Pennsylvania. It has been either soaking wet or it's been dry and sunny. The sad part is, for me, the dry and sunny came while I was under the weather. I haven't been feeling well the past few days. That's why I haven't really been doing much talking. At least I try to avoid doing too much talking. But with my job in here, it's just not feasible for me not to talk. So, pretty much we have had pretty gorgeous weather. It's been a little chilly in the evenings, but during the daylight hours, it's been like 60s and 70s. It's been very nice, very comfortable. We're looking at I think mid 80s for Sunday, so we're looking at good temperatures, but we're not looking at the greatest weather midweek this coming week, as rain is gonna lurk back into the forecast. We're gonna have a few more good days of weather tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. Monday, Columbus Day, everyone can have fun, maybe have a barbecue if you so desire or whatnot. Tuesday, it's gonna be clouds are gonna start rolling in, gonna be looking at like 70s, but really not too much weather-wise. We're looking at that more or less Wednesday and Thursday. As to our latest track, we'll be keeping up with that as much as possible, especially with the Valley Forge Christian College intramural softball schedule, because there's been a lot of rescheduled games as it is, because Mother Nature decides to make Pennsylvania a monsoon state. Instead of the Keystone State, it's the monsoon state. So, really, we have had torrential rains. I mean, August and September have been the wettest on record for the Philadelphia area this year, which is a rare occasion. Usually, you don't see that much rain around here. But it's been pretty bad. Let's just put it that way. In order to flood the softball field completely, it's been very upsetting for us here on this campus. Let's see, what else? Oh, sports. I completely forgot, as I have the ALCS Game 1. That's only because there's nothing else on the TV right now that I would want to watch. We currently have the Tigers and the Rangers playing right now in Game 1 of the ALCS. NLCS Game 1 begins tomorrow between the Cardinals and the Brewers. It's going to be either an all-Central or all-West World Series. Well, actually not all-West, because Texas is in the West, but Central is dominated in the National League. It's 1-0 Texas, bottom second, and they're still threatening 1 out, 1 on third. Both Yankees and Phillies got knocked out last night by Detroit and St. Louis, respectively. Well, actually, not both last night. Yankees got knocked out on Thursday night. Phillies got knocked out Friday night. And I just have no words. I have no words for the top two records in all of baseball to lose the best of 5 to, well, Cardinals were the wild card. The Yankees had to face the Detroit Tigers because the Rays were the wild card and could not face the Yankees. Excuse me. So we really have not had the Yankees and the Phillies were supposed to have good teams, and they were supposed to actually win. However, that was not the case. So Yankees and Phillies have their seasons ended, and now they just have to look to 2012. Now, for me, it is back to football, where the NFL now will be my predominant sport to pay attention to. And that will go till February, so yeah, just in enough time for March Madness and then baseball season. So, locally, well, first let me get to our top story, which is the death of Raiders owner Al Davis. He just passed away tonight at the age of 82. Our condolences go out to the Davis family and the Raiders community. So we definitely pour our hearts out to them. And as we continue on, we also have the games on tap for tomorrow here on here in our local community, which are as follows. CBS 3 has 1 o'clock Titans versus Steelers, and then Jets against the Patriots at 4:15. Fox 29 has the 1 o'clock Eagles versus Bills game, and NBC 10 has the Packers and Falcons for Sunday Night Football. So that pretty much is the schedule for at least here. But of course, I'll be checking around the league because I have 3 fantasy football teams to worry about. I'm facing Steve Roach, another guy in my Steve. He's a friend of mine. He's in my ESPN league, NFL. I don't know who the guy is, but I'm facing him. Somehow, someway, I think I'm projected higher than him this week. And then next, in my Yahoo League, I forget who I'm facing. So I know it's someone who I know because it's a VFCC community thing for that one too. So so really I'll be checking around the league for that. Game 2 of the ALCS will be happening as well. That'll be at 7 o'clock on Fox. However, I will not be paying attention to that, since there's other stuff on during that time. So, pretty much, that is all the news I wanted to share. If there's any news topics that you think are of interest or of importance, please contact us and or contact the Mikey Report Facebook page, and we will try to get your news story up on a broadcast at some point, hopefully very timely. So I'm Mikey Edwards saying good night, God bless, and see you next time here on the Mikey Report.